welcome back to another video. I know I haven't been posting like that lately. I kind of took myself away from YouTube because if y'all know that one video that was posted, y'all understand. Um, the last few months I was trying to see how to do it, how to like blur things out, how to do this and this and this and this, and I couldn't find it and stuff like that. So I just kind of gave up about it, and I didn't worry about it, and like I was playing like 2K, all that stuff, so I forgot all about film. I always made myself, oh, let's do this, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. And then I said, oh no, I remember that one video I just posted. I people won't start commenting and say, oh, you put that in the video, oh, you did that, you didn't put this out, oh, this. I didn't have time and effort just to read the comments, just for people to tweet at me, just people to hit me on Instagram and stuff like that and say, hey, remember when you did that, put that in the video, hey, you gotta put it out, you gotta do that, you gotta do that, you gotta do that. What I was most scared about is YouTube scrolling on it and like just looking at it and then staring at it like, and then he put that into the video. So that's why I didn't film. Like, all the people that do YouTube and stuff like that, stream on Twitch, uh, do YouTube videos, stream YouTube videos, do all that stuff. At one point thing, all streamers and all people that create videos on YouTube, they're most scared of YouTube, Twitch, people that work for Twitch going onto this stuff. So that's why people take a break, because if they know they film another video, you don't know what might happen. So that's why I took a break from YouTube and Twitch. That's why like wasn't doing any videos on Friday. Like there's good sports out there Friday, but like I was kind of catching up like on that NBA game. Congrats to the Bulls on winning it. Congrats to Zach Levine and Kobe White. Um, First ever record to go for Chicago. Eight 3-pointers from both guys. And having a high percentage of points. But like I just had to take a break, so hopefully y'all can understand why I took a break. Um, Hope y'all enjoyed that thing. 'Cause I know there's some weird people in here. I know who you are. You don't gotta say it. If you wanna say it, just say it. I know who you are. I know who you are. I know those weird people in here. Cause those people be sitting beyond like my thing commenting. Like I can't see that. Like they're commenting. I don't know how they do it. They probably at me and stuff like that, but they don't know that YouTube sends me comments like on my emails and stuff like that. So every time I go through my emails, it's like YouTube. So I click on it because I want to know what YouTube's trying to say. Like is it gonna be a copyright claim? Uh, is it gonna be your growth? Is it gonna be this? Also get stuff from Twitch too. But when I go in it, it's just like links. There's like, oh, I saw this link here, 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 this link. And like I have to go through and see, oh, is it at the link? And then I say, no, what are y'all talking about? Like, this should be link. I don't know why I keep the links up. I just keep the links for like, if I gotta go back or something like that. I don't do that stuff. Never. I don't do that stuff. So like people that keep on sending me links and stuff like that, and like saying that's that link, that's not the link. It could be like, those links where it has like the web thing and it has nothing on it, and like they're saying, oh, that's Find Me dating, that's a dating website, that's a sexing this side, that's this and this and this. And so I click on the link because I want to know what link they're saying, and then be some weird links, It'd be Find Me dating, find this person, find the person you're gonna have to is I can't say that because I'm gonna get banned from Twitch if I say that. I'd be like, find a date, find like someone to and all that stuff. So, and I actually, yeah, I might have to ban those things. But like, I'm done with the talking because I'm gonna skip ahead to the go for. So I'm gonna get right into the video. But I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. I like this better. I don't worry about the tabs, God dang. Just pretend the tabs aren't there. So it says reports Matt Reed no longer a chief employee after car crash that critically injured young girl. I mean, screw your head. Um, so it says Matt Reed is no longer an employee of the Kansas City Chiefs after his involvement in a car crash that left a 5-year-old girl hospitalized with brain injury. Is being Silver reported. According to Shiver, I'm saying his name right. Let me know if I'm saying his name right, because I don't want to miss correction last name. According to Shiver, the Chiefs placed Reed on the throughout the duration of his contract, which has since expired. Dang. The Chiefs will announce on Tuesday that Reed was in administrative leave. Reed was on administrative leave, confirming that reports of KCTV5 in Kansas City. The exact date of Reed's leave and contract expiration are unclear. Kansas City season ended Sunday at the Super Bowl. That was mad. That was mad times. They played in Tampa. They they lost. Was it because Reed was not there? Because I know if Reed's there. The I forgot what he plays for. They said linebacker. I know Reed when he coaches the linebackers until linebackers do this, they do it. So is it because he wasn't there that's the reason why they lost? But it's technically on the offensive coach too because he wasn't doing his job. But I was going to Tampa anyway. So I mean, it was an in between thing. Like it was like Tampa or Kansas because there's some good teams. So like it's kind of tough. I thought they were going to overtime. That was going to be like 3 overtime so far, but it turned out not to be because Tampa won with Tom Brady. My friend was like, "Oh, Tom Brady's the worst. Tom Brady cheats. Tom Brady do that and that and that and that." I'll get to that later. It says the Chiefs losing us. I read that. Police read admits to drinking before collision. Reed was the team outside linebacker coach and the son of head coach Adam Reed. Huh? Reed was the team outside linebacker coach and the son of coach Aiden Reed. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. According to police report, Reed, 35, admits having 2 or 3 drinks and attended to a precaution Adderall prescription. Oh, prescription Adderall. Wait. Are you posted? No. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. You, if you're for the NFL, you're playing the NFL. You're a coach. You're a linebacker coach, offensive coach. You a GM. Isn't that one rule? You cannot take drugs. You cannot take prescription drugs, Adderall, methamphetamine. Don't ask how I know this. I don't know all the drugs, but technically, why like when people start saying that stuff like that, Adderall, um, tobacco, uh, you can smoke an e-cig because say it's not drugs, but don't smoke e-cigs. They're bad for your lungs. And all that stuff. I thought the rules were you're not supposed to take drugs, and you're not supposed to drink. Let's say you're not supposed to drink when you're in a season. I thought they made that a rule where you couldn't take drugs at all. You took a drug, you were gonna get fined from it. And if you do it constantly over and over and over, you're gonna get fired, and then you won't get a fine, and then you have to go to court for that. So he could be facing a big fine because he's not supposed to take drugs. If you work in an organization, stuff like that, one rule in the organization is, or organizations in a league is you can't take drugs. Because don't they test you for drugs? Because I know some sports they test you for drugs. If you took any drugs you drank that day and stuff like that, we walk in the facility. That's what some sports. But like, I thought the rules were you can't do drugs. because there's some NFL players that used to do drugs, but they said they can't do drugs. And some NBA players who did drugs, smoke, weed. I know some NFL players, NBA players who did drugs, or smoked. I know LeBron smokes, but he smokes on the occasion, so that gonna bypass. Cause he doesn't want. He does it like if he wins something like a championship, then he does it. But that's the goat, so he gonna bypass that. Um, who else did it? Let me know. Let me know who took drugs, like smoke. But like the rules, we can't do drugs. I don't know why they did. You can't do drugs, but you can't do drugs. So that's a big fine. Um, before driving his truck and crashing into two cars pulling off the side of the Missouri highway near the Chiefs facility last Thursday. Missouri. So Missouri State Highway Patrol. But no. But where's the arena from Missouri? Because it says, look, it says, according to police report, Reed, 35 minutes having two to three drinks and intended to a prescription Adderall before driving his truck and crashed into two cars pulling off the side of the Missouri highway near the Chiefs facility. It's close to the highway, but but no. So this is the Missouri highway, but no, this is Road 52, Route 52. But what, but what, but what highway was he on? Because there's so much different highways. Wait, this is a highway. This is downtown. So the highway is here. Somewhere around here. So it came from Missouri. So this is Kansas right here. So I don't know. Last family 5-year-old still in critical condition. The crash left. Hey, the crash left 5-year-old Ariel Young hospitalized in critical condition with bleeding and swelling in her brain. She could have died. Just think about it. Bleeding and swelling in her brain. Her brain is the big powerful part. She still has her lungs. She still can breathe. But the brain is taking what controls the lung, the air. The brain controls your mind, your thoughts, your feelings. Because the brain, look, brain. The brain is one of the brain is one of the largest and most complicated The brain is one of the largest and most. Look at that way. Organ in the human body. It is made up of more than 100 million nerves. 100 billion nerves that communicate in traditional. I need to go back to it. And channels of connection called. The brain is made up of many specialized areas that work together that coordinates is the outermost layer of the brain cell. If you have no brain, you can die. Look, this is your spinal cord. Look, civics, brain stream, right? So that means this is the brain right here. That means blood was rushing here. So blood was rushing here. It can go zoom, right, right. It's gonna be stuck there. Blood's gonna be stuck right here. So that being stuck right there, your brain can't control. And if it can't control, it's gonna try its best to flush out the blood. But the brain can't flush out the blood if you have no tools to flush it out. So with that, your brain's gonna keep trying to a point where you're gonna get brain damage and stuff like that, and then blood's gonna stream. That last tip of blood is death. Because your brain's gonna keep on delivering blood. Your organs gonna have blood and all that, but the brain can't control it. It's full of blood. You can't think. You can't do this and this and this. It's crazy how the brain works. But like that last drip of blood, you don't get to hospital fast in a hurry, emergency room, wherever you go. If you don't get there fast, that one tip of blood is death. That's what I say. It's critical, because that one tip of blood, that is critical. That's death. So you can't revive no one with that one drip of blood. Let's say that's why they say, like, if someone dies in the who and like gets or stuff like that, and they try to fix them, and they get there on time, but they say that's one drip of blood. They said one drip of blood. What are we gonna do? We can't flush the blood out. If we flush the blood out, they're gonna die. When we flush it back in, what we gonna do? So let's say he done, he dead, he deceased, because they can't do nothing after that one tip of blood is out. It was like, oh, 5 gallons of blood, they can probably do something with that. But that one tip of blood, they said, oh, he's deceased now. They just doctors watch you die and said one tip of blood, can't do nothing about it. So you just watch you die. That's the crazy part. I would never want to watch someone die. The crash left a 5-year-old Ariel Young hospitalized in a critical condition with bleeding and swelling in her brain. Young 4-year-old cousin Juliana also reportedly suffered a condition and broken nose in the collision. Not only did you do one person, but two. What? How can two drinks? What were you drinking? Two drinks plus Adderall. Two drinks, 2 to 3 drinks. All right, that's fine. But then you mix the Adderall with it. The Adderall is gonna have an effect on your drinking. That's why people are dumb. That's what doctors and CDC says. Don't take Adderall after you drunk 3 to 5 sips, because that's gonna mess it up for you. That's what he's probably crashed. Because after that, the Adderall kicked in with the drinks. Because when you mix Adderall with drink, it's gonna have an effect on your brain, your mind. It's gonna have an effect on you. So you adding that to effect. One Adderall, and in my malady, but you take 3 to 4 Adderalls. I don't know how many you take because they want to explain how many you took. But 3 to 4 Adderall, that, like, before you can even think, it's boom, it kicks in right there. Because you mix those two together. It's basically a frustration. I don't know how it works, but right there, you done. Like two broke. So not only was it a brain damage, but her cousin also suffered a broken nose in the collision. She gotta get the nose replaced. Dang, that must have hurt. As of Tuesday, as of Tuesday, Young remains unconscious and in critical condition in a Murray hospital, according to her aunt. Dang, she's probably on life support. If she's still if still Jesus, so much stuttering. Jesus, I'm speaking too fast. That's why I'm stuttering. I'm gonna slow down my speaking. Not only is she still in critical condition, but technically she's on life support too. Cause, cause she's still unconscious, but she's still on life support. I think her cousin's out, but she's still on life support. Yo, Supreme Court. One thing, don't take her off of life support. Cause I know y'all be doing some slick thing at the Supreme Court building. Y'all be taking people off of life support, and they be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to take it off of life support. Cause the Supreme Court makes all the rules. They make the jail rules. They make the Constitution rules. They make they make every rule. To be honest, they technically make the NBA rules. Cause Adam Silver technically got to follow the Supreme Court rule, even though he the owner of the whole thing. But technically, Adam Silver got to follow the Supreme Court rule, even though the regular people at the end of the day. I'm sorry, wait a minute. But here's the thing. This is the thing I don't get. So police officers, right? For instance, police officers, right? Uh, they be thinking they're above the law. Technically, they are. But technically, at the end of the day, they technically not above the law. Because when they go home, they technically got to follow laws other officers put in place for them. Because because here's the thing, when they get into work, they say, okay, today, there's a new day. I'm above the law now. No one can tell me nothing. Police officers can't tell me nothing. They can't stop for this. Because I'm riding a police car, so they put me on a police car. They're gonna get fined. They're gonna get fired for it. And guess what? And I get a call. I get to say rule. I get to say you're going to jail. You're not going to jail. I'm gonna write you a ticket. I'm gonna give you a fine. I'm gonna figure this problem out for you. I'm gonna do this. I get to ride fast. Police car get to put on the lights and sirens. But when they clock out, or the 12 to 15 minute shift, or whatever minute shift they have, they gotta follow the law. Because when they clock out, they regular people at the end of the day. That's what say some cops are regular people at the end of the day, because they technically are regular people at the end of the day. Because when they go home, they go home and go sleep to get right back up to go to work. Like what people do, they go home, go to sleep, get back up, go back to work, go home, go sleep, get back to work. And like when they drive and they get pulled over, they know they regular cops at the end of the day. So they can't say, "Oh, I'm a cop, I'm a cop, I'm a cop, I'm a cop," because that cops can look at them and say, "Are you on duty? All right then, shut up. All right then, be quiet." Cause like cops be thinking when they're off a shift, they still above the law. But what they don't know is they technically not above the law. The officer that's replacing them is above the law now. While they not above the law. Everything they cause they can get away with stuff. That's not how it works. When you leave work, and it's different involved. You gotta do regular people things. So like if you do that when you're on shift, they're not gonna do nothing about that. When you're off shift, they gonna have a word with you and handle it. So like if you do a big crime up with officer and you're on duty, they're not gonna do nothing about it until you're off duty. They're like, hey, you gotta come, you're going to jail. You gotta do this. Just like the Supreme Court. It's like people that work for the government. Everything they above the law, they can make this law, that law, this. Oh, if I'm this law, I'm like, oh, if I'm this law, I don't gotta follow the law. Oh, if this thing's happen, oh, I feel like he's doing something bad. Oh, he's saying his words. This is from the Supreme Court. So it's by me. So like Remember that guy that died in death row? It was all over the news. The guy didn't do the crime. The Supreme Court still put the guy on death penalty, and that guy died. Even though he didn't do the crime, even though he didn't do the crime, because the guy's attorney, the guy's lawyer, we're hitting up Orange Head. I can't say that because I'm gonna get name. But I'll say the name Trump. God dang, he was Trump saying, "Yo, Trump, do something, do something, do something, do something, do something, do something." But I think the reason why he didn't do it because he knows he can't make the rules. I know he's president, but like technically the Supreme Court, it's a second-handed person that can make the rules. So he can say this and this, but it's the Supreme Court that makes the rule. So people all the celebrities were tweeting at him saying, "Hey, Trump, stop!" People was like, "Hey, Trump, tell him to stop, Trump, stop, Trump, stop, Trump, stop, Trump, stop." But I think Trump he can't make the law because he's not the law. Plus, he's the orange head, and they have to listen to him. But I feel like the guy was trying to say he's not the president, not the president, not the president. He knows the president, knows the president, he knows the person who did it. But the Supreme Court didn't want to hear. Supreme Court didn't want to hear because they were getting so many people forced at them saying, "Yo, stop, 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 stop the thing from happening, stop the thing from happening, stop the thing from happening." And like and then when Trump tried to tell him to stop, it was it was like time for his he was already on that. So technically, the Supreme Court couldn't do nothing about it after he's hooked on that machine. He was on the chair. After he took him on the chair and stuff like that, the Supreme Court couldn't stop it from happening right now because they knew he was gonna die. Even if they stopped, he would been already dead before he even gets to the death row building. Like they do that, and I feel like when they did that, after they looked like, "Oh man, why do that? Why did I do that? Why did we do that? Why did we do that?" Like we come from making different laws, but when they leave, they gotta follow the laws they made. It's difficult. Like Jesus Christ. But I don't feel like reading all this. So if you want to read all this, make sure you go to Yahoo Sports. Search up read, and you will get more info. Read. I feel like reading this. I feel like going to play some 2K right now. From the underground, 2K going back to my career. Uh, there you go. I'm gonna watch some Kai Snack. You feel me? Cash energy. Come on, cash. Please. Uh, now that somebody should like start notification on. I know it was an awkward video. Just me saying random things. Yeah, I'm just need to head out because I'm saying random things. Peace out. You should go check Yahoo Sports.